random sense.
Oh, we're fresh.
We're live! Fresh sense!
Awkward.
Ooh, I forgot I had Bardley set to dark music right now.
I was gonna say, this is very ominous.
Imprison.
Anyway,
No, he knows what he did.
hello everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode of Oodvin, episode 34. How are y'all doing tonight? Hopefully well. I can't hear any of your responses. But my name is Maxwell Williams. I am the DM for this session. And I play a whole bunch of crazy, cool, interesting, and sometimes annoying characters, such as a snooty high elf by the name of Arphenia.
That's her name?
Yep.
Won't be
Arphenia, excuse me. Yeah, Arphenia.
I will not remember it. That's on purpose.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam Rinaldi. I play Winnie Winslow, Twilight Cleric, and Winnie's not sick, but I sure as hell am, so this will be a great time.
Howdy, I'm Connor McGinley. I play Lily Pembroke, the ranger fighter doll girl, who loves stabbing, and we haven't had like a game really like this, so I think she's just excited to win a different type of event that's not just
different
fighting.
type of combat.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I am Dane Brancato. I play Zephyr Windstrider, the Air Genasi College of Swords bard of the group. And we did it! We got to the last of his favorite senses, and today we are going over scent. It's been widely debated amongst us what Zephyr's favorite scent is, but Zephyr really loves the smell of, like, fallen rain, or that, like, after it rains smell. It's very nice, he loves it.
Petrichor.
Oh, that's what it... Okay.
Word of the day. Petrichor.
That's a cool name.
It is, actually. Hi, my name's Julia Risto, and I play Octavia Lagazur, and she is the half-orc swashbuckling rogue. And, something fun today. I think Octavia's excited about the game. I think she's more excited to punch some snooty, other school kids.
Hello, my name is Aaron Borden. I play the character Februm Cask, the Simic hybrid blood hunter. And he bleeds a lot, but like in a good way.
But like in a good way.
And I'm Drew Borden. I play Aldrich Bernask, armor artificer, paladin boy, old man. He Bone Creek, and he got an old I don't know, some kind of contract.
Bone Creek and...
Bone Creek and something. Nice.
Drew is like method acting right now. He's just as tapped out as Alice.
Yeah. Both he and Al are like, yeah, it's about time to be done.
Yeah.
I'm too old for
Bone
this.
Creek in his mindset.
It's about time to shuffle off this mortal coil.
Oh, Al kills me. Both literally and figuratively.
Everyone's images got a little messed up. Sorry, I was fixing that. Anyway, let's get into tonight's episode with how we get into all the episodes, with a quick little recap first. So, where to begin? Coming off of their night of activities, and the beginning of their first week of classes in this new semester, the party took some time to do some things during the week. Al made another attempt at his puzzle box, successfully opening the difficult one this time, finding a fill-in-the-blank contract, essentially. A fiendish one, in fact, as well as a small tooth inscribed with runic markings that seems to specifically be for fighting dragons. Octavia then decided to go after some of her lore and knowledge, kind of doing some experiments with a small, just about over palm-sized stone that she had found not accompaniments. Anyway, with the book that she found in the cask estate, figuring out that it does react to water in some way, but without further experimentation, it will be difficult to see what it does. But we do know that it is called a transmitter.
And you have to ask it nicely.
You, of course, always have to ask it nicely.
Asking everything nicely.
Al then finally looked at his lore that he received from the cask estate and realized that the casks have a about mid-level fiend under contract for the head of the household that has been told to specifically watch the progress of the devouring. While the party was gone discussing that, Februm decided that it was probably a good time to tap back into his eye and pull out some of the information that he had glanced at the last moment from his family's vault, and ended up drawing this intricate map of the waste with a heavy focus on this construct city, something in the center that goes by Ember's Blaze. We then finished off last session with Lily making a visit to the Eclipse, sharing some knowledge, learning some knowledge, and then walking out of their hideout with a freshly created experimental syringe in her back pocket. I think with that, we should jump into today's episode. So, it is Friday night. You have received your invitation for the competition tomorrow. A game by the name of Shatter, where two teams go against each other in attempts to destroy the crystal orb that the other team holds. A mixture of capture the flag and some combative PvP. You have some time to strategize. You know that tomorrow morning, fairly early on in the morning, I would say probably around 9 or 10-ish, you have been beckoned to the fields that are in the shadow. A course has been set up, obstacles and structures have been placed, and it is up to your party to make a strategy. So, with that, is there anything that you would like to do tonight before heading to bed?
What time of night is it?
I would say it is probably approaching like 7. So not that late, but you guys a little bit of time.
I would like to fiddle with my iPod Touch and my wrist thing and try and like do more of combining them and figuring out how it works.
Okay. What do you want to do in specific? What are you trying to get it to do?
I want to try and make it so that we can call each other through the bracelet, like almost like Skype or Discord, call each other through the bracelet.
Okay. Make an Arcana check for me then.
Okay. I left my dice downstairs, so we're using.
You're leaving your fate in the hands of D&D Beyond.
No, because I got an 11.
An 11.
Which is
It's better than 10.
It is better than
10.
Mm-hmm. Not quite as good as 12 though.
Mm-mm.
So
You're right.
I don't know, to install sending in all of our wristbands.
I feel like that would have needed like a 20.
mm.
Well, no,
So-
it's not the
Okay,
spell
okay,
thing.
okay. So, my next thing is, how long do you want to spend on this?
What time is it? You said.
It's 7 o'clock.
I'll spend a good 2 hours on it, give or take.
Okay. You spend a good 2 hours digging into this, trying to figure out the mechanics and the compositions of these bracelets. As you're kind of digging through and comparing it to your iPod, you are noticing a remarkable amount of similarities. Which is a little surprising for an ancient piece of technology with assumingly a brand new piece of technology. You're finding circuits and patterns that are very similar in nature. But you try to connect the two, and you try reaching out to others, and it's not quite hitting there. And with 2 hours, you reach a good finishing point where you've added some progress to your work. Just make a note that you have 2 hours of progress into this task, but you don't quite make a breakthrough tonight.
Do we have like a universe-friendly name for this device?
I think it's just still called an iPod.
It'd probably just be an MP3 player.
I mean, did we want to call it like a SkyPod or a U-Pod
to
or
avoid, like,
something?
Oh, what would it be?
He uses an
Okay.
app called MoonTube.
Noon.
Yeah.
It would be...
Or it can be EYE Pod.
Yeah. Is there night eyes?
Night
Oh,
iPod.
I like that actually. Yeah.
Night iPod.
Or a Night Pod.
Canonically, it is spelled
Night.
EYE pod.
It's an EYE. I just got that.
It's an
The
iPod.
dyslexia earlier, it took a second. I
Good.
hope everyone knows that you spelled that out. I was like, what? That's a weird selection of letters.
Can't
Okay.
spell I.
Yeah.
Yay.
Pull an Aaron Hansen.
Yeah, EWEs is you.
You.
We'll just call it a Y pod for right now.
Why not?
I like that.
More
yeah,
like morning don't.
you make some progress, but no breakthrough. So anyone else? Next up, Zephyr has left us.
Oh wow,
Has-
there he goes.
I just helped Lily get information, so I don't have anything.
Have any of us seen anybody play this game? Like, has there been a tournament in the past?
Yeah, that's a good
where-
question.
Mm-hmm.
Al, go ahead and make a history check.
Would the lake folk play it on the flotilla?
Well, I was gonna say we could ask Zephyr's sister.
So
Yeah.
the thing with this requires too much room to be played on the flotilla,
Okay.
because you have to
Sounds
be
good.
able to spread out. You would end up with people in the water, which not a great idea.
That's
Nobody
an
wants to do
issue.
that. That's a problem.
The 16.
With the 16, you've heard mentions of games like Capture the Flag and other specific things. I would say there's a similar game that involves like breaking totems on opposing fields, but the fact that you can hold the crystal and like travel around with it is a new concept.
Well then. So we don't have any idea how big the crystal would be.
You just
Okay.
know that there is one.
It's gotta be holdable.
It's gotta be.
So like if
But I don't think it'll be tiny either.
no, I
It's
think
gonna have
like
a
the
decent weight.
biggest you can like it could probably feasibly be the size of a backpack. and
Backpack
probably
size?
no bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the biggest. It very well could just be
Yeah.
a baseball, but like if we're trying to construct a box that it will fit in.
I guess.
Or
how
just
much...
a backpack.
We could just have a backpack, but
Wait,
But I wanna
you're
make-
figuring
Bag
out the
of
wheel
holding.
here.
okay.
The bag
So-
of
Go
holding.
holding. Oh my god.
How much would it cost to construct a box? We're gonna say big enough to hold. We'll do a foot and a half on each side, made out of lead.
Made out of lead?
Just like thin lead.
Okay, so not made out of lead. It's like wooden with
Lime.
lead lining.
Yeah.
That works too.
Wooden with lead lining. Would probably take you. It's gonna take you until like late night if you started right now.
Yeah, okay. That's not possible.
Probably like it would take you like I think you could successfully do it without having to rush it by 1 or 2 a.m.
I think I need a pretty good rest tonight, so
Old man needs to sleep.
Old man needs to sleep.
I'm like if you
But I
wanted to
think
make the
that
box
plans
out
up
of
wood.
lead, you would sacrifice your long rest.
Okay, cool. That's fine then.
Okay. Anyone else got anything they want to do tonight?
I think Octavia's sitting with Perseus and talking telepathically, at least kind of going over with Perseus what she wants him to do. Because he's gonna be their eyes in the sky. So that she can kind of scope out the playing field and keep track of how the enemy is moving. So she's just discussing strategy with Perseus and being like, all right, here's what you're going to do. You're going to fly high into the sky, and then you're going to tell me when people move and where they move. But also be stealthy about it, because we don't want you getting sniped. That would not be fun. And she will give him a cat treat.
He takes it gracefully. Just kind of like does that little like takes 2 paws away, like you're done talking to me, right? And then hops off and goes finds a little corner to enjoy his snack.
Beauty.
Anyone else?
Okay. How much would just a one thin sheet of lead be? Because this is for something else.
How much would it be?
Yeah, just like that big.
We're talking about price, not.
Yeah, price. Or would I have one at the shop?
It's unlikely that you would have it at the shop.
Okay.
Considering lead's not necessarily a material that's easy to work with.
Okay.
Or useful for armor and.
Yeah.
Lead poisoning.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find a price. I don't even have. Oh wait, where is my? 1 second. Oh god, I don't know where my. Aha!
How's it going, guys?
Oh, you know.
It's going
Hey
good.
there.
It was good.
I think this has prices for things like
Materials?
lead. Yeah.
It's fancy.
There's object hit points. Can I get a? Can I please get prices?
Can I please get a waffle?
I
Can I
please.
please get a waffle?
No prices.
Mm.
Damn.
Per
Sad.
pound, it says that lead is 2 silver points.
Per pound?
That's what I'm seeing.
I would say a small box with lead lining is gonna cost you.
I thought he just wanted a sheet. Does he want a box?
I want something to put the pendant in.
People are saying 5
Oh.
gold for a
Okay.
living
Something that I could like clip onto it and take off when I need it.
Yeah, D&D Beyond 2 silver.
I think it would probably cost you about 10 gold to create. And that includes experimenting materials and final product.
That works. I'll do that.
Okay. If there's nothing else for this evening, ooh, Winnie.
Is it okay?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So I've been kind of thinking about this. I don't even know if this is gonna work or not, but I want to see if Winnie can try and use her like emblem or whatever. Her what is this called? It's probably an emblem, right?
Holy
It's not a
symbol?
locket. Yeah. She can use her holy symbol to I guess it's like a brooch. She was okay. If she can use that to try and communicate with her mom, I think she'd be curious to try it. I don't think it would work, but I think she's curious enough to be like, oh well, I've accidentally used Blazidin's powers, but I wonder if I can just communicate with my mom through this.
Winnie, do you have the sending spell?
Shoot, I don't think. Let me check though. What level is that?
3rd.
Okay, look.
You can definitely learn it. I just don't know if you have it prepared.
I do have it prepared.
Spicy.
So I will say, there's a likelihood that that might work.
Ooh, that's spicy.
As you kind of like grasp onto the holy symbol and you're feeling this connection with your power, this idea kind of just pops into your brain. Out of kind of nowhere. Would you
So
like
I
to
would
cast
use-
sending?
So I would use sending. Shoot, now I don't know because I didn't think it would work.
Do it.
Hey, you gotta know by now. If you ask me to do something, there's a good chance we'll figure it out.
That's true. Sorry, I keep touching my head because I found a really thin spot. I love hair regrowth. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I'm gonna say if it works, but yeah, we'll try it. I'll cast sending.
Okay. You got 25 words. What are you saying?
Oh god. Oh. Shoot. And this is like you get a response, right? So sending works, you get a
If it goes
25 word
through?
response.
There's a 5% chance, I think, that it fails. It's a 1 on a d20. If they're on another plane. If they're on the same plane of existence, it succeeds automatically. If they're alive.
Let me think of what I want to say. What would she want to say? Part of me wants just to say, "Can you hear me?" But I don't want to do that. If you're able to hear me, tell me why you left us.
Ooh.
Please.
Straight up.
She would be right to the point. She'd be like, "Listen, man, this whole time I didn't know." She wouldn't be like, "Hi, mom." Like she'd be like, "No, I need to know." And she was saying us to clarify, like meaning like her dad and her brother and her.
One second, I gotta write out, make sure it's 25.
No, you're good.
Actually, no, I do not. Someone count me, because This is who this goddess is. While I haven't seen you since you were a child, I would recognize that presence anywhere.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm
That was only
gonna keep going.
15.
16.
16.
Oh, that was
Counted
16.
15. Okay, I might be off.
Got 9 words left.
Years.
Well, I cannot give you the answer you're looking for.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Yeah,
Is that 25?
That's it. Yeah.
25.
And then it cuts off. She was mid-sentence, but you've gotten a response. It's weirdly calming, but simultaneously chaotic at the same time.
Yeah. So she said, even though I haven't seen you since you were a child, I could recognize that, like, your presence.
I should probably say it like in a voice. You
don't have
I
to.
will repeat it in voice because now I've thought about it.
Okay.
While I haven't seen you since you were a child, I would recognize that presence anywhere. I can't really give you the answers you're looking for, right? And then nothing.
Yeah.
She just kind of sits there. She's like, "What?"
Cast it again.
Are you
Oh,
in
shit.
the room while you do this?
I think so. I think she'd just be kind of like sitting on her bed, like not because I think she would try it, not even expecting a response, and then just for one to happen, she goes from like just pure shock to like, huh? Like she really just didn't finish her sentence. Like what?
Zephyr is working on his iPod as this happens, and it's a quiet room, and then he just hears, "What?
Yeah, he just what?
Did I say? Winnie, did you say something?
Um,
Everything okay over there?"
What do you hypothetically? What do you say to your mom, who's a goddess, and you haven't spoken to her in a few years? And by a few, I mean ever. A lot, probably.
That's tough.
And
My
because
mom's
she's already, because I'm
not a
having a
goddess,
conversation
so-
right now.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, kind
of.
of. She didn't really finish what she was saying.
Manners are important. Have you led with high?
No.
No? Okay, there's an option. But what is a good response, honestly?
Why'd you leave us? Oh no. Good
Hey,
heavens.
I already asked that. That's the first thing I asked.
Well,
Oh.
you've got a leg up.
Did she say anything back?
And I quote, "While I don't have the answer you're looking for,
That's
Like,
that's
like
it.
it was cut off?
yeah, it was cut off. Maybe she got caught in a tunnel."
Send.
That's so...
Caught in a tunnel.
She's in a tunnel.
Maybe she's in a tunnel.
She's in a tunnel. Bad
seriously,
reception.
I guess.
tunnel.
Bad reception.
Try calling her back, maybe?
Which moon is she again, Max?
The crescent moon?
So that's like, what time of day?
So the crescent moon is the irregular moon in Oodvin.
Okay.
It essentially
Is-
comes out when it wants to. There's no specific pattern for its appearance.
Is the crescent moon out currently?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, spicy. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to just throw this over the.
Oh,
I didn't think it would work.
It's 7.
Oh.
You kind of like scan the horizon quickly and you don't see it.
Well, there's your problem. The moon's not there. Probably bad reception or something.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure.
Look, where-
It's right there, Zephyr.
there's the problem. The moon's not there. Zephyr. What?
What? Who you calling Pinhead?
That's a 17.
As you're kind of talking to Zephyr, you look, and it is difficult to see, but
Okay.
you gaze and you see a sliver of a crescent moon just dipping below the horizon.
Well, I mean, it might be bad reception, but it is out. Here, look.
Hey,
And she
I
kinda,
see you
looks-
there.
I see you!
Then you probably only have as long as the moon is present.
Oh.
So maybe next time.
Because you have to be Octavia wouldn't know that, so I'm gonna shut up.
I will say, Winnie, you also know that Crookton hit the word count. She didn't just cut off.
Yeah. Okay.
She probably kept talking to herself.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna cast it again.
Hi, you only have 25 words. Now answer my question.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast it again and be like, hi, you're you yeah, hi. You got cut off. I didn't hear the rest of your sentence. What did you say?
Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
25 words or less.
I always forget that these spells have limits. What I was saying
Oh my god, it's gonna happen
is
again.
that
Oh, hold on. Let me try to remember.
this probably isn't the best way to tell you.
She used 25 words to not tell me anything.
Did you ask her if there was a place that you could talk that maybe, I don't know, wasn't using a spell that has limited words available to you?
I guess I can do that. We haven't taken our long rest yet, right?
No, you still have all your spells.
Okay, cast it one more time. Alright, cast it a third time. Say,
Stupid, I love it.
I say, this is my last message. Low on slots. Where and when should we meet? It must be important to chat. See you soon? Question mark.
You say question mark.
Question mark? And then she goes, no, fight!
Whoa.
She's like, shoot.
You gotta hit your mom with a sending you up.
You
To see if her moon's out.
You up.
I get 25 words, but I only need 2.
My character is an iPod Touch, and this right here is my favorite bit of the campaign
Alright.
so far.
Seek me out when you make it beyond the wall. There's a pause. I'm sorry that I was never truly there for you. Know that I love you.
Now it's not funny anymore.
That's all you care about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it go through this time?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
As that message finishes, you look back out on the horizon, and you swear the moon disappears. Doesn't go below the horizon, just vanishes.
Interesting. Well, that was exciting. I didn't think that would work.
You love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that it for the evening? Or
One quick thing.
one quick thing.
I want to ask Al to tell me what spell is in this quartz spell gem that I have in my inventory.
Oh.
Oh god, let me go back in the notes.
I only have that it is imbued with light energy, if that helps. It was what the thing we got from...
Yep, I know. I know
Yeah,
where
okay.
we got it from. I just don't remember what it does.
Okay.
They put his nails on the wrong way on one of the hands, so they kind of do this thing.
Oh,
Okay.
you bring it to Al. You have Al identify it, and within this spell gem, it contains the spell knock.
Okay. That's
Knock, knock.
oddly
Ask whoever
timely.
knows, and you can ask who's there.
That is weird.
I'm pretty sure knock is not a ranger spell. It's also not an artificer spell. So it looks like it's going to Zephyr.
Please don't worry about that. You can cast it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll keep it.
Yeah, because I got a spell that you said I could use at some point. Because I stole it.
We're not gonna follow the you
Stole.
have to be a caster and it has to be in your spell list rules.
Okay, I gotcha.
The magic is in the paper. Or
Magic is in
whatever it's.
The magic exists.
The magic was the friends we made along the way.
Shut up.
No.
And with
Time for the
that,
long rest.
A long rest? Are we long resting?
Long rest, please, dear God.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
What?
As you all drift off into sleep,
Oh god.
finding various
Oh.
amounts of comfort
Dreams.
in your
We're
dorm
all having
room,
sweaty dreams.
dreams come to several of you.
Mmm.
We'll start with the obvious one, I guess.
Aw.
Winnie, your eyelids close just to reopen again. You find... I might switch up the music. One sec. How about this?
Something more atmospheric.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
You find yourself in a dark room. The only light that is given off from any area is the charred embers that sit at your feet. Coals that have been burned to their very last moments. Giving this just kind of sparkling red twilight underneath your feet. Not warm, not hot, but there. You look around and you don't see anyone immediately. What do you do?
So there's like, it's just all dark and there's nothing in here.
It is a vast expanse of a charcoal covered floor with small red embers, sparks here and there. But you seem to be alone.
Am I wearing my normal clothes? I think there's
Uh,
only one time that my clothes changed, right?
You don't have any of your equipment. You don't have your armor on. And you're wearing half half of each outfit, almost evenly
Oh.
split down the middle. Your left side is red and gold and full of bright, warm colors. And your right side is full of purples and blues, cool palettes. There seems to almost be this streak down the middle of your chest where the two split. And as you look down, you see that they're intermingling with each other. This isn't a solid pattern. They're fluid between each other. Kind of one will push into the other, and then you'll see it get cut off and reformed. Clothes are kind of ever shifting.
Cool. I guess I probably take a couple steps forward and just kind of look around. I don't know if she would like call out yet because I think she's still a little shook both by seeing his face or eyes. Was it his eyes or his whole face last time she
Well, it
talked?
was his whole face, but his eyes specifically were just these molten pits.
That's right. Yeah, so I think she's still a little shaken up by that and then by the fact that she actually had communication with her mom. So she's probably hesitant to call out, but she'll take a few steps forward.
You just take a couple steps forward, and the sound of your feet crunching on this charcoal just echoes around you indefinitely, reverberating off of walls that don't seem to exist, kind of swirling around you in this weird extent. Nothing else seems to happen, though.
Oh. Is anybody home? Uncle? Well, maybe not.
Your voice travels into the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check.
Okay. So nat 20, so 29.
You start really gazing into the distance. And it is faint. Remarkably so. But you see two glowing objects. Probably a good, 500 feet in the distance. Just faintly glowing about 5 feet off the ground.
They're probably his eyes. How tall is he again?
He was
He's tall, isn't he?
10 to 12 feet tall.
Oh, then they're not his eyes. Unless he's sitting. Or he shrank.
I will see, they don't seem like they're right next to each other.
Okay.
They're from 500 feet away, you can see that it is two distinct
Oh, okay.
glowing objects.
I think she'll kind of take a few steps forward, and then if nothing happens, she'll just kind of quickly walk over there, fast pace, not run. We'll just kind of be okay. This
You
is what I
quickly make your way over there, and as you get closer, it's hard to contextualize these figures. They seem to be kind of changing and morphing, but as you get close, they solidify into two large crystalline pieces, about a foot in height, about 4 feet in diameter. These almost perfect pieces of pointed crystal. And the closer you get, the more you feel like each one is tugging on you.
They
And
look
that-
different. Sorry, you finish what you were gonna say.
No. You say it.
Do they look different from each other?
The left crystal you focus on, and as the pure light kind of decreases and you get some of that color vision back, the left one seems to be pure gold. Touches of red and ember flowing through it. It radiates power and energy. And then you look at the right one, and it's softer. It's more of a white light. You see pieces of purple, almost sparkles, seem to be drifting off of it, falling to the ground. And they both just kind of bob lightly, 5 feet off the ground, pulling you. Each one seems to want your attention desperately.
Shoot, I don't know. My my impulsive brain was like, grab both. I was like, I'm not gonna do that.
They're about 10 feet apart.
I would say they're not even close enough to do that. Do I? Hold on, I'm gonna mute for a second. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose, and I don't want to do it on camera.
Okay.
That's valid. So, fine weather
Okay.
here.
Do I get the impression that this is basically representing my uncle and my mom from these, or
Make an insight check.
okay? Dirty 20.
Okay. You kind of focus on the feelings that these crystals are giving off. And there's a similarity there. The left crystal, there's a feeling of your uncle. The right crystal, there's a feeling of your mother. But it's deeper than that. It's not just your relatives.
Mm-hmm.
It's where your relatives get their power. Both crystals, both shards, reaching out to you. You see, as you're standing close, tendrils of energy seem to be coming off of either of them, heading in your direction. Not menacingly, but expectantly.
They're both doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. Oh my god. I like to think instinctively she like looks to the gold one.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it is like brighter and it's like more, so it kind of like catches your attention first anyway.
I mean, you can definitely tell the gold one is stronger.
Yeah. And she probably takes like a few steps towards that, but I think she kind of stops and like looks back at the other one. She just kind of like pauses for a minute, and
As you kind of pause there, you feel a tug at the back of your outfit, kind of at the bottom of your skirt. Something kind of grasps on and tugs it twice. Yeah.
She kind of like looks down and like looks at the one that I'm assuming is the other one. The white purpley one.
You go to look at the white one, but you realize that it's something else. and you flip around behind you, and you are met with the 6-year-old version of yourself. Small broom in hand.
Oh my god. Baby.
A sense of fear in her eyes as she grabs onto your skirt and seems to gesture away from both of the crystals.
From both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like looks at herself, her little self, and she's like, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? She's like, what is this dream? This is so bizarre. She kind of like looks at both the crystals and then back to her younger self, and she's like, you don't want me to pick one? What happens if I don't? Kind of like thinks for a second and kind of like centers the both of them like back in between the two rather than like closer to one another. I mean, I guess we got by okay without either one in the first place. Guess we could just stand here and see what happens.
You stand there for a second, and those tendrils of energy keep creeping out farther towards you. They get within 10 feet, within 5 feet. They begin to kind of wrap around you, each one pushing you in either direction, pulling. Do you give in to either one?
What's little me doing?
Just kind of like grasp onto your leg.
Oh.
She's got her broom in hand, just tucked up next to you. It does not take an insight check to see that she is scared.
I don't think she kind of like sways toward either one. I think she just kind of tries to break from both of them and like move forward.
You try to move forward, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, okay. Oh, that's not good. 13.
13. You try to move, and you can't. You are stuck.
Man.
The 2 crystals to either side begin to flare in power. You feel like your body is being pulled apart, ripped from either side as 2 conflicting forces are trying to claim you for their own. You begin to feel this agonizing pain in your stomach. What do you do? Your younger self takes a couple steps back. She seems fearful and distraught. She starts looking around frantically.
Shoot, what do I do?
Make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it took too long. Okay. I don't know what to do. Oh, that was close. Alright, that is a 21.
You get to a point where you feel like you're going to be ripped in half. And you force yourself. There is this flare of purple light that just covers your body for just a second. And these tendrils detach from you. You take a step back. And you immediately begin to feel anger and aggression fill the space around you. Not just from the gold, but also from that white. Both of them flaring with power, desire, and need for you to choose them. As you see several different tendrils begin to come out of these crystals and immediately launch themselves in your direction.
Are you grabbing dice?
Yep.
Oh no.
What's your AC without armor?
Without armor?
Mhm.
Oh fuck. Oh shoot. Oh god. Okay, let me take off my armor. Hold on.
It's 10 probably.
It probably is. Taking off my shield and taking off my scale mail.
Okay.
10. Yeah.
All 6 attacks hit.
Oh god.
As you feel both of your arms thrown up into the air, both of your legs tethered down to where they are, and 2 tendrils, one from either crystal, wrap themselves around your neck as you begin to not be able to breathe.
Oh.
You start gasping for air. You feel like all of your limbs are going to be ripped from their sockets as both are fighting for your attention, fighting for you to choose them, to pick them. As they begin to pull and tear, you feel the muscles begin to go loose. Your joints fall out of socket as your arms and legs are extended. Your vision starts to go dark. It starts to go down as you just see your little self walk in front of you slowly, look up to you, and reach for their chest. And there is a flash of purple light. You see your younger self essentially disintegrate as they blast this energy outwards. And the vision ends.
God. What the hell?
Okay.
Ah,
Next
okay.
up. Octavia, what would you be dreaming about?
I don't like that question. Actually, I kind of think Octavia doesn't really dream. I've always associated dreams with like magic in D&D. And so I would think that if she does dream, she doesn't really remember it. Maybe like vague glimpses of her parents in the distance, stuff like that, but never anything substantial that she really remembers.
Okay, so you find yourself on a boat. One of the excursion boats that's used to gather resources, fish, other elements from the water without disturbing the surface itself. You look back over your shoulder, and probably a good 200 feet away, you see your parents. Your dad is chasing your mother around with a fresh fish that he has caught. And she is doing her best to avoid his advances while simultaneously making sure that he doesn't fall in the water. And you kind of laugh and snicker to yourself. And you look back down into the water where you were fishing. And you see 2 yellow eyes staring back up at you. Piercing and determined. Gazing into your every existence. What do you do?
you want to look that deeply, love, you're going to have to take me out to dinner first.
You hear in your mind, not language, but a presence. Deep breathing.
Ew.
Sorry.
The motion of something large moving underwater. Sorry, I'm thinking about what they're going to do next. As you continue to look and you hear this, you see the water ripple. A single ripple, but it extends just beyond the boat that you're standing on. You look over to your parents. They don't seem to notice. They are content with their activities. Your mother is laughing. Your father is grinning wider than he has in probably weeks. You're separated from the main flotilla. You see it in the distance, but you are here.
I think her eyes kind of trace the ripple, and then she looks back to the eyes if they're still there, and just. I'm going to say she says it in the language of the lake folk, but because I don't have that on hand right now, I'm just gonna say it in English. Because
That is totally okay.
Easy. Easy. But she speaks in lake folk speech and basically asks, What do you want from me? Vilanavni.
Oh, I do not know how to say this. But in your head, you hear oh, I gotta think of a voice now. I was like, I have the words, but what's the voice?
The best part.
Yeah. Child of water, come to me.
We are taught from a young age not to disturb the lake.
As its guardian, you have permission.
Ooh. The temptation. I think she reaches her hand and like kind of hesitates before she does it, but she reaches out and submerges her fingers in the water.
As soon as your fingertips hit the water's edge, a tendril jumps out of the water, wraps its way all the way up your forearm, and you feel yourself submerged in the water fully, pulled off of the boat into the dark waters of the Silent Lake. It is disorienting. Disorienting? Yeah. As someone who grew up on the water, there are very few times where you've been instructed or even taught to swim. The lake folk are so hard fast about not touching the water that you realize in this moment that you begin to drown. You feel the dark waters enter your lungs. You are gasping for air as your arm is just being dragged down farther and farther. The light of the sky begins to fade away. Your vision goes dark. But just before you were about to pass out, just as the last air escapes your lungs, you are flipped around, and you face two large eyes, a maw the size of the flotilla itself, and a countless number of tentacles, as a large creature presents itself in front of you. Bow, child.
I might have to roll something. Okay. Okay, she bows. There's a brief flare of defiance within her being that's like, excuse you. But that is immediately crushed by the weight of the lack of air in her lungs. And she'll kneel, or do her best to lower her head in the water.
And as you're standing here, you it's not like you can breathe underwater. You are sitting at this constant uncomfortability of drowning.
Cool.
You feel this creature's presence wash over you. You have done well to make it this far. But there is more I need of you yet. You see one of the larger tentacles reach its way around, come up in front of you, and lift your head up, back up. Would you be my arm?
You can't help it. I think you have enough, love. You can't help it.
You know, your personality has always intrigued me.
Has to intrigue somebody. It's just like, there's like that pull on her to be more like herself, or what she's deemed as herself, and then there's that pour of that like formality that she was raised in, and she's just like kind of struggling between the two, because like this is like, it's not really setting in, like this is the guardian of the lake, this is the lake monster. She's like, and if I said yes, what would you require of me to become Ukra?
I would require that you serve me, as you always have. You've been on this path for quite a while. But it is time for you to make your decision. Where does your loyalty lie? You see images begin to appear in the water. You see your people. You see the tribe that you are meant to lead at one point. you see your uncle. And then on the other side, you see Alexander. You see your party, the friends that you've begun to make, the connections. No.
You would have me choose one. This is a one or the other deal. I can't like mix and match.
Well, you've always liked to dip your hands in every pie you see. Unfortunately, one will lead you far, and one will keep you close.
If I were to say that I truly desired to be Ukra, what is it you want? Every being has every being has a motive. Every being has their stake. What's yours?
Survival. You see a tentacle whip its way through the water as all of the images change, and you see an underwater kingdom. Shining lights, crystals and gold shining along a fortuitous, what is it called?
Fortuitous?
Nah, that's alright.
Is that not the right word?
A very wealthy kingdom. I was like, I couldn't think of the.
Good.
You see an entire underwater civilization. And you see the Guardian swimming above it. As he swims past, you see people giving praise and worship. But then you begin to see their eyes turn orange. They begin to fight each other. They begin to tear at each other. The civilization crumbles. Magical fire rains down. And you see the Guardian swim away. I have been running for too long. So will you decide to stay in the comforts of a home that will always accept you? Or risk it all for a chance?
Gosh, how would I say this? This is my big dumb brain not working in improv.
Hey, we're all here.
Yeah, I would take your blessing to seek such a glorious end that it would be remembered for centuries. And if that takes a chance, well, I've always been good at gambling.
Then it's yours. You watch a tentacle shoot straight for you, wrap around you. You feel a tight squeeze, and your vision goes dark. Okay. Aldrich, what are you dreaming about?
Oh.
This is funny from another point of view.
Finally, it's you! You get it this time!
It's not
Probably-
just me!
Let's see. Probably just sitting in the ooh. I'm sitting in my backyard. No, in my forge. And there's a window out to the backyard, and in that yard, just a really small patch of grass. A very young Malachi is playing.
You were watching this beautiful little scene. And you hear a voice from your shoulder. Whoa, this is like really cool. Is that one yours? That's wild.
I'm sorry. What is that, Axel?
Nope. You look over and it's amorphous in form, but you
The word!
It is snake-like in nature, with just two little arms sticking out from the middle of its torso, its head kind of bent.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh my god, you could see me. It's been so I've been in here for a while and it just hasn't. I just keep talking to the ether and I just expect that eventually you're going to notice me.
Have
Oh god.
how what? How long have you been in my? How long have you been in my dreams? Or in my? You've been in my.
I
Sorry.
mean, it's been a while at this point. I have like a weird concept of time. You mortals are crazy. But like,
Have you been growing?
what do you mean? Like getting bigger? I mean, we're in like the in-between of like a dream world right now, so I'm sure like the form that I'm taking right now is just kind of your psychological interpretation of what I am.
Okay.
Also, hi, it's nice to meet you. I know I like took over and possessed your body, but like you needed it, so like I don't know what you want me to say.
Well, you got me out of that situation, and everybody is alive.
You are very welcome. You didn't even have to say thank you.
I thank you for that. Do you have a name?
Not one that I'll give you.
Damn.
Something I can
wrecked.
call you?
What could you call me? You can call me... Let's go with this one. You can call me the Undead Corpse.
He kind of like coughs and laughs nervously. Okay. What? I guess. How much are you going to tell me? Let's just start there.
I don't know. I mean, like, how much do you want to know? I don't know if I have a whole lot to tell you.
I mean, I would.
I mean, just between the two of us, you were really easy to, like, possess and shit. Like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Not even on the top 10 of hardest individuals to go out. I mean, maybe. Most of the people that I had possessed are dead first. So I guess you are, like, one of a few that were actually alive. Maybe I'll have to recatalog that.
What does recatalog mean? I have so
You see,
many.
he pulls out like a little book from fucking nowhere and just like starts like writing some people that I've possessed while they still live. Aldris Bernask.
Keep in mind that he did say that this is his form while you're dreaming, so you literally imagine this worm to have arms.
Yeah, little arms.
literally
It's like,
imagine-
the worm, it's like the worms from that game called
Yeah.
Worms.
Yeah.
He would probably be about like 3 feet in length total, but he's like kind of squished down right now.
Oh, so he's kind of small.
He's small, but much larger than the last time you saw this creature.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Start with the basics, and we can go from there.
Beautiful. Basics.
What are you?
There's a quizzical look. You mean you don't know?
You didn't give me a chance to ask
Oh.
before you crawled into my skin.
I mean, and you know what? I can't thank you enough for releasing me from in there. It was just so stuffy the whole time. No one to talk to, nothing to do. I was just trapped in there by myself. No, but I'm a demon. Demon, devil, you know, they're like interchangeable to an extent.
Okay. You're a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask why you were trapped in that box?
I mean, probably because someone was upset that I kept possessing dead bodies.
Do you prefer dead bodies?
I mean, like, it was kind of like my go-to because, you know, you don't really have to try very hard if something's already dead. But, like, you were just so easy to get into. I think this might be, like, a little change for me.
Do you mean like it was easy to get into my skin or to take me over? Because I kind of let you take over.
No, to get inside of you. Since you're already under, like, fiendish, influence, you have a little bit less,
I know
what?
Infernal if it's easier to speak in that.
It's been a while since I've talked to someone, but you're more fuck!
Susceptible.
Yeah, that one. You're more of that than, like, most people. Especially nowadays. I mean, like, I've been watching, like, your friends and stuff. I mean, except for that, like, Winnie person. Oh, wait, no, Lily, too. I guess it's more common than it used to be.
Oh, you already know that I have a connection. Somehow.
To a fiendish creature? Oh, yeah.
Other than you.
I mean, technically, I'm just, like, living inside of you right now. But, like, yeah.
That's fair. Okay. We'll come back to that.
I mean, like, your connection goes all the way to the top. But I feel like none of them are around anymore, so I guess that makes me top dog.
We'll come back to that. Are you going to kill me?
Did you want me to?
No,
Well,
You are
I mean, you are pretty
current...
old and frail. Like, I might be able
Yes.
to do more if you're dead.
I have some things that I need to get done first. I'm not saying I want you to kill me at any point.
The fiendish contract, your wife, your son, the rest of your party. Oh, I can read your mind. I'm sorry. Was that rude? I feel like that was rude.
I don't know anymore. It was.
I love him.
I would say it's a little rude that you squirmed into my body in the first place without asking.
You
but
know, a demon's gotta do
at
what a
this
demon's gotta
point-
do.
I guess I understand. Is your goal to kill me? Or is having you inside of me going to kill me? Do I need to give you anything to
that's
move
just the
forward?
sign of a bad parasite. Like,
Okay, parasite?
we're self-aware. We know what we're doing.
Okay. That's good to know. Is there... So does that mean I'm giving you something?
Yeah.
What am I giving you?
You know, just a little bit of your life essence. There's not much of it left, but you're okay.
What does that mean?
You're old.
Like you're taking... No. Like you're taking years off my life?
Not
Or-
years. Please. I'm not a glutton. Just a couple minutes here and there.
I mean, have you seen my figure?
I mean, I think I'm doing really well. My figure is nice and lean.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can take my body over. Like, you have the ability to.
I guess if I wanted to, but, like, to be perfectly honest, that's a lot of work.
That's fair. Okay. And...
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess... I mean, if you're not actively hurting me, then... What do you know about the contract?
Which one?
The one that you said went all the way to the top.
Oh, the one with the Archfiend? Not a whole lot. I just know that there's one that exists there, and it essentially ties your entire bloodline, to the Fiendish realm. And
Do
your
you
eternal
know-
soul.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Do you know if
but
there's...
also everyone that takes your last name as well.
So your son!
And your wife.
Yeah, yes. I...
Mhm.
Do you know if there's any way to break that, or... I'm trying to save my family from eternal damnation, and...
I mean, it's not too bad. Let's be perfectly honest. I've been suffering with that for a while.
I guess I shouldn't assume,
Thank you.
but I'd rather have the choice.
I mean, you could... I guess they're probably not alive anymore. I'm like, you could go talk to the Archfiend and have them break the contract, or someone of similar power. They'd be able to do it.
Does it have to be a fiend?
A fiend or a divinity of some kind, I think. Fiend would be easiest. They'd just be able to go, whoop, and you're gone.
Okay. And is there any other way?
He's like, starts laughing. He's like, well, I guess you could get your hands on the original contract and, like, rewrite it through magical means, but where are you gonna find that?
Where would I find that?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. If you don't know, I don't know.
That's...
I've been
You
trapped in a
don't-
box for like 1,000 years.
Okay, so in your time, was there some place where, like a library, an archive somewhere where
I think
high level...
it was on like the punishment level, like eternal damnation. They were like, they took all of these people and they forced them to read for their entire like eternal afterlife. It really got to some people. Every time that you like looked away or you got distracted, you got like electrocuted. It was so great.
You had to listen to Umbrella by Rihanna.
Okay. But okay. do you want anything from me? And if you would prefer, what's your goal? Do you have a goal?
I mean, not yet. I really haven't thought about my 5-year plan yet. You know, we're just like getting familiar with what everything's happening right now, and.
But before that,
I don't know. That Winnie girl, she looks real powerful. I might go after her next.
That.
But
that
like
probably. Sorry, go ahead.
Nah, I mean, like, as far as, like, future goals, I really haven't had enough time to think about that. I mean, like, what are your goals?
Save my family.
Mm-hmm.
And protect these kids.
Yeah, but, like, what do you want to do for yourself? That seems like you're doing a lot of things for other people. Like, not to be, like, you don't have to be selfish about it, but, like, I really feel like you should have, like, your own drive and goal, like, moving forward. Ooh, do you want to bring your wife back?
Can I come back to you on that?
Sure. I mean, I feel like I already know the answer, but it's okay.
Okay. What did you want to do before you got put in the box?
Duplicate and then infect all of the corpses on the rest of the world and take over the mortal plane. Because you see, it's foolproof. Because the more people I kill means the more soldiers I get. Mm-hmm. Big plans. We got big plans here.
Does that mean whoever I kill becomes your soldier?
I mean, not necessarily, but like, I wouldn't complain.
This has been a great talk.
Oh, I'm glad.
You're rather charismatic.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you generally have to be.
Yes.
Don't want to be, like, banished back to a fiendish plane that doesn't really exist anymore.
Yeah. I'm just going to take some time to process this.
Oh, absolutely.
Can I talk to you just any time, or just in these dreams?
I mean, since we've made this connection, you can probably talk to me whenever you want.
Good.
I'll give you advice. It'll be great.
Sure. Sounds wonderful.
Lovely.
All right.
You see, as you say, it's all right, a small piece of paper apparates next to him, and he just, like, signs off on it, and it disappears.
Now, hold on.
What?
What was that?
You said I can talk to you whenever I want.
Yes. But what was that?
The contract that said that I can talk to you whenever I want.
Do I need to sign that?
No, you gave a verbal agreement. It's okay.
Oh, good. Good to know. Okay. I'm going to...
You know, you enjoy the rest of your son playing in the fields. It seems very cute.
Yes.
I'm just going to be over here. Don't worry about me.
All right.
He, like, crawls off your shoulder, pulls a little lawn chair out of nowhere, sits down on the lawn chair, like, kind of sliding into it, pulls out a little cigarette.
A cigarette!
What in the Robin Williams?
It's the anti-Jiminy Cricket.
Literally the anti. It's true.
And as your dream continues and you try your best to ignore this fiendish entity, everyone completes a long rest.
Yay.
Oh man,
I
Good.
gotta go to bed.
go to sleep, hon. Please.
Achy. But
Are you heading out, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not feeling great. I got a real bad headache, so I'm gonna head to bed.
It is okay. We love you.
I'm glad I could stay for
I hope you
everybody's
feel
really
better.
weird dreams.
Yeah. Hope you feel better, Sam. Have a good
Thanks.
night.
Thanks.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.
All right, now that we're all funky.
Such a small world.
Oh wow, that transition was so
I
smooth.
know, right?
I was prepared.
Hot damn.
But yeah, everyone wakes up from their long rests, fully restocked and completed, and ready for the next day of events.
Wow.
Is anyone else sweaty?
Um,
I don't even know if Winnie's sweaty, to be fair.
That sounds like it was a sweaty dream.
That sounds like a
Could
sweaty
be, but
dream.
usually that's because Blazidon is there.
Mhm.
I would say
Yeah.
Winnie's
both
slightly
Winnie
damp.
and Octavia wake up in a little bit of a start. Not necessarily, like, sweaty or anything like that, but something at the end of their last dream kind of startled them awake. And Al wakes up with this just look of confusion.
That
just,
was
like,
literally
rubbing
so
his head.
funny. That was
Like-
I cannot express how funny that was.
It's like I have a headache or something. It's like,
It's okay, Al. We'll get through this together.
Hey, Max.
Oh
Can I-
no.
he can read my mind, so I can talk to him and think.
Mhm.
All right. How was everybody asleep?
I slept rather fine, actually. I don't think I would say the same from you lot.
Zephyr is still asleep.
I never
Oh!
sleep.
Octavia just kind of like blinks and looks around. She's like, "Yeah, it's fine."
Really? It was fine? Do you always wake up like that? Actually, I don't think you do.
She would know.
Lily?
You know, Lily's like
She does
usually
watch
pretty
everyone
right about these
sleep.
kind of things.
Octavia kind of looks over at Lily and she's like, "Well, I don't remember what it was about, so clearly it's not bothering me that much."
Make a
Oh,
deception
okay.
check.
Okay.
For everyone else, not for Lily.
Well, aren't you lucky? My deception is a +10.
You'll have to wake up pretty early in the morning.
That's a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Okay.
Continue.
Be on your way.
Carry on.
Good to
So,
know.
we all ready to fight or what?
I'm very ready to kick some
I believe
ass.
so.
I am
Let's
ready to protect the ball.
do this.
Yeah.
As
I
everyone
really hope we're against Morning Don't.
as everyone gets their stuff together, equipping their armor, equipping their weapons, preparing whatever spells that you might want to switch out for the day, you all make your way down the tower and over to the field that is on the west side of the shadow. Unless anyone has anything they would like to say in the morning, Zephyr, as you are walking down, you see your sister, kind of approaching you from a distance, waving you down. It's like, Zephyr, hey.
Yeah. What's up, Sai?
Oh, nothing. I was just wanted to check in on you and make sure that you were okay. I heard you were competing. You better knock their fucking skulls into the ground.
Well, I mean, that's the plan. I've got a little trick up my sleeve.
Oh.
Are you gonna be watching?
No, we got called out. The upperclassmen, some of us were assigned with tasks. Competition is not necessarily something that we can afford every now and again.
That's fair.
So we're actually, we're gonna be heading, outside of the city, actually.
Shit, okay.
Yeah.
Well, don't die. Please.
I mean,
I mean, I'm not really worried about you, more so like your party, but...
Oh, I mean, of course.
I've seen you angry, I think. I'm more worried about what's out there than you coming back, but...
Don't worry, I won't pummel them into the ground. I'll at least leave
No.
some evidence that we can, investigate later.
Have a field day.
I mean, if you insist.
Hey, if something's getting beaten up by you and it's not me, that's a plus in my book.
What do you mean? I didn't ever beat you up. I don't know what you're talking about. She looks over to the side in a knowing look.
Best of luck.
Oh, same to you.
I'll tell you how things go. Tell me, because I want to know.
Absolutely. I heard that there's a pretty good prize for winning.
Wait, there's a prize for this?
Oh, of course. Wait, you didn't know
doing
that?
it because it's out. No,
you
I just wanted
you
to
decided
fight
to do
some
it just for fun?
Yeah.
Ugh. Zephyr.
Put on a show, you know?
Oh, I guess there is that. Forgot that you're show motivated first, money motivated second.
Yeah, I mean, they've been paying us so well since we got here. I'm already loaded, but...
Hey, the coin ain't something to scoff at.
The rich get richer, you know what they say.
But, yeah, just... She gets a little more serious. Just be careful, okay?
Yeah, you too. He
I'll do
like
my
holds out
best.
his hand for a little fist bump or something.
She grabs your hand and brings you into a hug.
Aw.
Make an insight check.
Insight. That is... I don't know why my brain is not processing that it's a D20. That is a 17.
The hug's a little too tight.
It's not. And he's like patting her on the back.
Oh,
I can't breathe.
so sorry. Sometimes I forget you're so fragile. Breathe. Deep breaths. In for 2.
I'm good.
Out for 2. I heard that was helpful or something.
Well, okay. Yeah, be safe.
Absolutely.
Also, you need to come back because I have a date tomorrow.
Excuse me. Is this with the
Well,
winning?
you gotta go. I'll tell you about it later. Make sure you come back.
How dare you?
I guess you gotta come back safely now, you know?
You bitch.
Learn from the best.
And don't you forget it. Anyway. Good luck.
You too.
See you in a bit. As she wanders off, catching up back up with the rest of her group. Yeah, but the rest of you eventually make your way to the field. A large grass cover. Ooh, yes.
Real quick, after he finished talking to Sai, Zephyr's gonna like catch back up to his party and very excitedly go, "Guys, did you know we get paid when we win?"
I mean, I expected we would get something if we won.
It had to be some kind of reward, or I
There's
wouldn't
a
be
prize.
here.
Well, I was doing it for fun. I don't know about you guys. This seemed like a good time. Lily, you know what I mean, right? He
Yeah.
like holds up his hand for a high five. Yeah.
Prestige and bloodshed. That's all I desire, really.
Wait, now hold on a minute.
What?
Is that all you desire?
Like nothing
I
else.
mean,
Like, those
more
are
or
your two
less.
things, or
Just those two?
Respectable.
I think that's about it.
Like, what about getting your body back? Or no, just bloodshed.
I mean, that involves some prestige and some
and
bloodshed.
probably okay. You know what?
He's
I'll
not
accept that.
wrong.
That's fair. So anyway, let's get going, guys. I want to let's
Yes.
Move
play the
past
Shatter
this
Ball.
quickly, please.
Yeah. You continue to move forward, making your way to the field, and you see that there's a whole crowd of individuals. Some from Aofic, some from Tridel, some from Borden. A mixture of different students, of different faculty, of different individuals. But you notice that the two headmasters from the other schools are kind of standing on a podium above the rest of the group, and they wait for everyone to kind of filter in, letting people get comfortable. Let me just make sure I know what the fucking names are.
Probably important.
Probably important to know their names. I don't know. Sometimes it's so hard to fucking figure out what these fucking people are. But yeah, eventually, as people begin to filter in, Professor Tessa, what is she? I think she's a
Tiefling?
tiefling? Yeah. Kind of this, like, silver tiefling, kind of steps up to a magical microphone of sorts, taps on it a couple of times. Welcome, welcome. The Hunger Games. Nothing.
Gonna say.
To our first weekend of festival activities. Now, we will have several different pairings that go up against each other in fight for a collection of special prizes, a spattering of gold, magical items, and other such knowledge. Now, this will be
knowledge you said.
an individual team circumstances, not necessarily a bracket. You will be randomly paired up against different teams, and if you succeed your battle, you shall be rewarded. Now, please be aware that all battles are being recorded and monitored for the public's enjoyment. Now, with that out of the way, would the first group please approach the bench? And you see two different groups of students, one from Aofic and one from Borden, approach the bench as Professor Droll waves his hand up in the air, and you see several different constructed buildings, ruins almost. It's just walls and interiors, things to hide behind, appear in front of him on this open grass field, and you watch as borders are created, a magical field is erected.
He
The
said
stage
Minecraft
is
creator
set.
mode.
Yep. He said, oh, what is it? It's one of the mods that lets you just, like, build stuff like crazy. Copy things.
I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember what
Yeah.
it's called, though.
I'm dumb, so I don't. Uh-oh, who we
Cheating.
lose?
No, I was
He's
just
back.
fixing
Just
the
for a
camera.
second.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But you watch as the first group gets underway. They begin to battle. There's different strategies. But while you're waiting, I would like someone to roll a d6 for me.
I got you, fam.
Okay.
It's
like
a 3.
D6.
Like a D6. I'm sure that exists. I'm sure somebody has made
probably
that
exists.
parody.
Okay. The first battle goes fairly quickly. And you watch as the team from Borden, a team that you recognize actually.
Is this our boys?
Oh,
Yes,
boys.
is the
Our
are they the
fam.
Skull Crushers?
Go.
Yeah,
Yes!
Skull
Yeah.
Crushers.
The
Skull
Skull
Crushers.
Crushers makes fairly quick work of the Aophian team. Their main strategy is the crystal holder goes invisible, and the other 6 members of the team just rushed the other people. And it
Yeah.
becomes just a smackdown of all of these melee individuals just howling on the crystal. It does not last long. The other first year Aophian team seems disappointed, but your group from Borden is celebrating and makes their way back out to the outside of the stands, kind of nodding in your way. There's a couple of good lucks initiated.
Can I?
Our boys. We love them
Can I,
here.
like, get one of them to raise their hand for my high five, and even if I'm not close enough, like cast Mage Hand to give him a high five.
I'm like, definitely one of them comes up to.
Okay.
I just gotta figure out who comes up to you. It would be probably. Oh God, what does this fucking name say? Bylinton, who is a female dwarf.
Bilton.
Bilton. There we go.
That's the name I was told last time.
That makes much
Give her
more
a high
sense. Bilton, she makes her way up to you, quickly kind of scurries over, does a jump to hit your high five.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then, walks away with, some finger guns. They all seem to be in really high spirits. They make their way over to Tressa and Droll, receive their compensation, which seems to be a bag of some amount of money, as well as an item or two. Couple more of these incursions go by before it is inevitably your group's turn. As you are called to the front, you find yourselves met by another familiar group.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Led by a very stuffy high elf of androgynous but feminine-leaning qualities that seems to just scoff at your presence. Morning Dew meets your party in the center as you begin to make your way to the field.
Hello, love. You get your beauty sleep.
More than you, obviously.
Oh, both of you too soon. I need sleep to beat you.
Well, your wrinkles definitely need sleep.
Both of you too soon. I have any. Or are you looking so closely because you find me utterly attractive?
Sorry, some of us are cursed with being perceptive individuals, while others are just ignorant.
Oh, I'm cursed.
Yes,
That's
Lily
in
Love.
character. Zephyr laughs in character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were cursed." To her.
Okay.
But you are directed to take separate sides of the arena, placing yourself on opposite corners. And now officially, you can all open Owlbear.
We were warned against it earlier, and I desperately wanted to, but then we were warned that everyone would get plus 30 HP if we did it early.
Mm-hmm.
We were threatened.
Oh, I love the cute little heads.
Oh my gosh, and the eye.
As Axel is following behind you, like do 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 do.
Yeah. I love in all caps, Lord.
Yeah.
That is just me. Please and thank you.
How do I change my name? Because I'm currently still Faulkner.
You just click on the little pencil on the left corner, bottom left.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man, Guard A is my favorite member of the Morning Dew.
I love
I'm
Guard
more of
A.
Guard...
There's two of them.
Bro,
Yeah.
Priest
I know.
I'm
A?
more of a Guard
Oh wait,
Wins.
I did say
What?
2 Guard A's. There should be a Guard B.
Wins.
No way. I am a huge Guard B fan.
Oh,
that
man.
Priest A though, I'm gonna stab him.
Hey, don't make fun of me
I
of
don't
the
like
fact that some of these people don't have names.
No, it's okay.
Hey,
Oh my
I-
god, Max, you do
Lily
so
doesn't
much
care.
for us.
Yeah.
I
And
didn't
Lily
wanna
won't
give
They
people's
remember.
don't
names.
name.
Only one of these people matter, okay?
Yeah, it's true. You're right.
You're right.
I gave the whole group from Borden names, okay?
Yeah, we
They're the
love
nice
the spell
people.
correctors.
Yeah.
Question. So, like,
Yep.
no killing, right? That's it?
No killing is the only official rule.
Hee
And that's about it.
hee.
What about maiming and seriously injuring?
What about disarming?
Disarming is totally something you can do.
Disarming or dismembering?
Yes.
Correct.
I'm
mean, it's the same
disarming
thing.
you. As in, I'm removing your
As
arm.
I'm removing your arm, so you can't use it again.
Uncertain. But
Unclear.
as you approach the field, you are presented with probably a 3-foot tall piece of crystal. It is 2 feet wide. And you're instructed that if someone wants to carry it, they can use I would say it's an action to activate it, and it just begins to kind of slowly orbit around you.
Okay, that's a
That's a beefy crystal.
Mm-hmm.
She big.
that's,
She
that's
thick.
a half. That's a full halfling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
The baby.
It is a good size. As you
but
decide,
it still counts as being carried by the person.
yep. So
Okay.
it's like it's essentially like an Ioun stone.
Yeah, yeah.
Where you can kind of like toss it up and it circles around you and it's still on your person.
And I only have to make a DC 15 sleight of hand check to steal it.
Oh,
Not quite, but
stealing, you said.
so who on
That's
your
what I
team wants to start with it?
I'm not.
Looks like
Yeah.
Al.
Okay, Al
is good.
up with that.
Al
I'm
is
gonna
Also-
carry the baby.
Al's
Also,
our
I would
gal.
like to note that Winnie would probably want to give the crystal temporary HP as
Yeah.
well as set up sanctuary around Al.
Mhm.
She can do that as soon as initiative is start.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Yep.
throw it out there because that's what she talked about doing.
Just as we remember. But first, before we do that, there is a green light. Well, there's a red light. Then there's a green light. And there is another green light. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
I gotta remember, I've got new stuff.
Now,
Oh, that's not
because
bad.
we're
That's not
planning
close.
this, Winnie may well have given her advantage on initiative to someone else.
That is totally plausible.
You can do that?
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
So who
I'm
would she have
just,
given
I already
it to?
have it, so I'm
I
asking
already
if
have
anyone
it.
else wants-
I also already have it.
Okay, I guess we all have
Three of
advantage on
us.
initiative.
I don't know where I got it from, but it
How do you
I
get
do
says I
not.
have
on
it.
initiative?
How do y'all have advantage? Yeah.
Yeah, how
I don't
you guys are
know.
getting paid?
I have a magic item.
You guys are gonna get
Yeah.
paid.
I have a thing.
So I do not have
Where
is it?
advantage on initiative.
You know,
I do not.
I just have the little A advantage there. I don't know what it's from.
If you go over the A, it should tell you where it's from.
It just says advantage on initiative.
Yeah.
That's wild. So are you giving it to me or Hal?
I feel
Yeah,
like
no,
Al
no.
makes the most sense,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that he would hold the crystal.
Okay.
fair.
Then I got a 12.
I got a 9.
I have an 18.
23.
I got a 21.
Oh god, I wasn't on the encounter thing.
Oh wait, mine's a 22. I forgot to add my bonus.
Wait,
My
Lily-
initiative was.
Lily, what did you say you got?
23.
23. Okay, so 23. I will need someone to Jaeger Winnie.
I can do that.
Yeah, Connor, do you want to?
Please, Connor.
Zephyr, what'd you get?
12.
12. Februm?
Yeah.
21.
21. Al?
9
9.
with initiative. I mean, with the advantage.
Octavia?
I got a 22. I forgot to add my +4.
Is all good. Oh shit. Axel did pretty well too.
Damn.
Axel also got a 22.
Look at us.
Good
Nimble
lord.
Dang.
Squad.
The only one I still need is Winnie.
18.
18. Good
That's
lord.
Nice.
We're going
Yeah,
in prepared.
That's amazing.
Everyone went real well on that one. We should do this. Okay.
I'm kind of astonished because I always seem to roll really bad when I'm rolling for other people.
Very
I'm
good.
So sad that
Okay.
I'm not high on initiative.
As
I
we
could've
get
just fireballed them all.
as we get set and as we get ready, we're gonna take a quick break because I have to pee. Really badly.
Yeah. Yep.
Hurry.
Good.
So we will be back
You know what? Me
in
too.
just a jiffy. See you in a sec. And we're back.
Jazz hands.
Initiative has been rolled. The combat shall begin. Lily, you are up first.
Yay. Okay. I want to start where Al is.
I will say,
I just want to be.
if you all want to
He's
like
going-
switch your positionings, feel free to do that beforehand.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Get me in there.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hello?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
Stop it!
Oh.
Nobody can see this.
Can you
I'm in the pillar.
Nobody can see this because we don't have it showing.
It's okay.
There's shenanery going on.
I'm gonna run
Charcuterie.
up. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
If the Skull Crushers can do it, so can we.
Oh
Are you just dashing?
She was moving.
I dashed.
You dashed. Bonus action.
And I'm gonna hide.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Yeehaw.
This is terrifying. Can you imagine
Hmm.
Lily doing that? We're all like, oh,
Just-
hell no.
They said go, and
That's
then
a nat
6
20.
seconds.
Ooh!
Just gone.
Oh,
That's a
my God.
31.
31.
Oh,
Okay.
that is criminal.
That is criminal.
it literally is.
It is against the law.
That's illegal.
Yep.
Lily literally like
Pretty much-
gets her cloak going
I
and
think we won.
it blends seamlessly with her surroundings.
Beautiful. Octavia, you're next.
Neat. Well, let's see here. Let's do what I said. So I want to stealth. So I need to roll to hide? Question mark?
You can move to where you want to and hide, or you can
Okay.
stealth, which requires you to move at half movement.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to where I want to move and then hide. I gotta count. Hold on. Let's see. She dashed, and hiding's a bonus action, right?
For you, yes.
For you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the action to dash. Sure.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move over here into this little corner. And I'm going to use my bonus action to hide as well.
I will say, if you're moving through walls and stuff, I will need you to make an acrobatics or athletics check to move at a normal pace.
I have a extra bonus where I can pass and immediately succeed on an
immediate-
easier medium athletics check.
Then you can use that bonus.
All right, she's gone. And Octavia just kind of like, I don't know, has she used this skill before? Maybe not in front of the others. Like she's been dashing, but not really in front of anyone yet. So you just see her as she like goes over through these and she just like almost like a track star, you know how they like compress their body to like go over hurdles like super neatly, like it's pinpoint precision. She just goes. And you're like, "Oh, she's gone." And then I got to roll to hide.
Mm-hmm. Make
She's a
yourself check.
runner. She's a track star.
No. That is a unnatural 20. That is a dirty 20.
A dirtiest 20.
It makes sense.
That
She's filthy.
makes perfect sense.
Filthy.
Filthiest 20.
Filthy. Disgusting.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, because then I gotta stealth, I gotta stealth my cat.
Okay, your cat takes a turn right after you.
Alright. So
Starting-
he's gonna...
starting back with the rest of the group, unless he was on you.
You know what? Perseus was on my shoulder. That is 100% a retcon. I'm acknowledging that.
Beautiful.
He was on my shoulder.
Absolutely, always on your shoulder.
Yeah. And so she's just like, "All right, love. Here's your time to shine." And Perseus will stealth first and then take flight.
Okay.
So only moving at half speed, but he doesn't need to be super high up. Let's see.
I will say, because Perseus isn't hidden behind anything and he is just in open air, the stealth is gonna be not as effective as you want it to be.
Okay. Well, let's see. I did roll a 19 and he does have a +4. So that's a 23.
He's essentially doing his best to be like unprovocative.
Yeah.
Because it will be very difficult for the team not to see him because he is
Mhm.
just in the air.
Because he is in the air.
Yeah.
Yep. But not provocative and definitely very aware of his surroundings. Like, so if someone were to say, try and shoot him down, maybe he would have a better, I don't know, opportunity to escape.
We'll keep it in mind. Next up,
That's the hope.
Axel. What do y'all want him to do?
Uh,
Can he do?
I guess we
Honestly,
don't know what
not
he can do.
knowing what their game plan is, I kind of just want him to hide nearby.
Yeah, that probably is a good bet.
Who
Like
has
maybe
the-
he can.
Al has a thing, so he'll move up near Al, and we'll make a stealth check.
Neat.
Actually, does he have anything else that he could cast?
Yeah, I was about to say if he has any like quick fortification for the gem of any type.
Not necessarily. Most of his stuff is aggressive.
Aggressive.
He's a
I mean, if he's got a fireball, then I might as well.
well,
He
He goes-
doesn't have a fireball, to be perfectly honest. I'm trying. He will summon a weapon to his side.
Spicy.
It kind of glistens with fire and gold, and then he'll make a stealth check. Oop, that fell. Middle of the line, 10 plus 3, 13. That is his go. And next up, Februm.
all right. What am I gonna do? I'm going to move. Let's see, what's the distance there? Kind of going around the walls. I'm gonna move here to this door, little opening.
Mm-hmm.
Can I'm assuming I can see them from here.
Yes, depending on who you're looking for.
Okay. Can I see who has the crystal from here?
You can. It's Arafina.
Okay.
Of course she does.
Classic. So I am going to. Can I see that sorcerer in the middle?
I'm gonna say they have cover from you if you're trying to go after them.
Okay.
They've probably got half cover, so +2 to AC.
Gotcha. In that case, I'm assuming I could see then the conjurer, Arafina, and guard B with full vision, or
the conjurer, yes.
okay,
Arafina might be blocked by that other wall from your current position.
gotcha.
Yeah. So conjurer is gonna be full. The sorcerer and Arafina both have half.
Gotcha. That I think will work just fine. I am going to knock an arrow and fire it at the conjurer.
Okay.
And that'll be a
Oh, I did.
24.
They're supposed to be in the enchanter, but I laid.
Difference.
A 24 does hit though.
Okay. And I will amplify that bloodshot. Amplify it to a bloodshot. And I will use. I will send out a shadow blood arrow, kind of like swiping his hand along the wall as he runs by, and like collecting a handful of like shadow energy.
Okay.
And knocking it into his arrow with it and firing it towards the enchanter.
Okay. What does that do?
The shadow blood arrow will take an additional 2d6 of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And its blood forms a dark red mist that rises in a 10-foot radius around the target. The mist is magical darkness and spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
Okay.
That being said, I do have Devil Sight.
So you're
This is
fine.
wacky.
So I
Oh
can
my
see through
word.
it just fine. So I'll go ahead and roll the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous. I love it.
That was 1d6. It'll be 15 damage, mixed between piercing and necrotic.
15 points of damage. Beautiful.
Um,
And then the 10-foot
then-
area around that creature becomes magical darkness.
mm-hmm.
How long does that last for?
Till the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And then I will knock a second arrow. I will actually use the remaining. How much of movement was that? 5, 10. The remaining 10 feet of my movement, I guess, if I have to go around the wall, to just kind of step outside.
Okay.
And I will shoot at the crystal.
Okay, make a attack roll.
That is a 14.
That just hits.
Yep.
Ooh. DC found.
DC
Easy
found.
found.
Do I want to do another bloodshot?
Oh, just let her fly.
Just do it.
Just
let her
do it.
fly.
You said it was a 14 to hit, right?
Yes.
Don't worry about damage. Arfina will use her reaction to retarget the attack, and it misses.
It takes AC into account as well. Okay.
Oh.
Interesting. All right.
Okay.
I guess I should have done this before. Well. Yeah, I'll go ahead and activate my Crimson Right. Yeah. So I'll take the damage for that.
Lovely. That it for you?
That is it for me.
Okay, Winnie is up next.
Yes. I really wanted her to be able to do this. Oopsie. Whoop. I'm gonna move her there. And then before we get too crazy with the defensive stuff,
Oh.
I want
boy.
her to cast Flame Strike on all of them.
Does Flame Strike require you to target a area or a creature? Because she cannot see any of those people right now.
It's an area.
She can't target. She can't see Arafina.
They're all surrounded
They're
by
all covered
magical
in the
darkness.
darkness.
Magical darkness,
Yeah.
thanks to
Yeah.
Febrim.
But it's an area. So it's just gonna be a cylinder. Basically on top of the cylinder of darkness that is there.
So you would hit 4 of them, right? Because it's a 10-foot.
It's a 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius, so that would hit all of them.
It
Oh, it
would
is a
be the same
20-foot.
exact radius as the.
Okay. Yeah.
Jeez.
They don't even know it's coming.
Light up the darkness.
Okay.
I was gonna
they
say there's
will
suddenly it's dark and then boom.
Suddenly it's
The light of the
burning.
This
Go
is like a
ahead.
perfect mixture of both of that, like that dream she just had. She's like drawing on 2 conflicting powers into one channeled attack, And they have to make a dexterity saving throw,
A
DC
dexterity
17.
Saving throw. Okay.
This is perfect because disruption was the goal.
Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay.
Nothing's more disorienting than being
Um,
smited from the heavens.
Blinded and then smitten.
Moat.
Do I need to
Remote.
worry about resistances? It's fire and radiant.
Nah. Not with these people.
Okay. $29.
29 points of damage.
Or 14 on a success.
14 on a success. Yeah. 14. 29. Nope. 29. 14. 14. 29. Okay. Is that it for Winnie?
Yeah.
And then okay. Crystal will take 14.
Good start.
Nice.
That's actually a good
Love
chunk
that.
of the crystal's health.
Yeah.
You love to see it. Love it when a plan comes together.
Okay. It is the sorcerer's turn first.
I was really hoping I was gonna get a move
No,
because I'm
not
just gonna
quite.
continue the carpet bomb.
Almost, but not quite.
There's hope.
They are going to 5, 10, 15, 20.
I've still got some plans.
They're going to motherfucker. They will cast a spell. And then they're gonna move. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Zephyr, it's your move.
Oh, okay, that works.
Mhm.
Zephyr is going to move right next to Winnie, and just into the darkness hurl a 4th level fireball.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
1 sec.
Rest to breathe? I don't think so.
You are just within range. Counterspell.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mm.
No,
damn.
No.
Oh.
I don't allow that.
Well, it wasn't your decision,
Well.
so
Do you have another counterspell?
Do I?
counter spell?
Do you have counterspell?
I don't
Counter the
have a
counterspell?
counterspell. This is
I
so
think it's a
sad.
bird thing.
Alexa played Despacito.
Let's
I am
Despacito.
gonna ask you a question for an upcoming turn now.
Okay,
before I
what's up?
forget. You said the crystal counts as a creature for spells, right?
Yes.
So, if I have a spell that allows me to utter a creature's name,
You can't use that
how
on
would
that.
that? Okay,
The crystal does not have a name.
gotcha.
Also doesn't have a will, so
That doesn't mean it
must have
can't
nothing to
fail.
do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can see the crystal, you can still target it with that spell.
This
but
is so sad though.
the crystal doesn't have a name for you to utter without being able to see it.
All right, well that's all I can. Wait, no, it's not all I can do. I can do something really cool, right?
Another fireball.
Hey, if only.
My
Uh,
bonus action fireball.
I'm going to call out to Februm and say, "Hey, hey Februm, you didn't see that? That didn't happen. Go fuck him up for me, and I'm gonna give him Bardic."
Okay.
I don't even know if Februm noticed.
I don't know. What would that have looked like per se?
I feel.
Because if it's
The
like
way
just
I
this
see this,
giant fireball, like flings past me and then just fizzles away.
Oh.
It's like, no, I saw that.
Do you want some help or not?
I'll take it.
You didn't see anything. He gives a Bardic.
Okay.
Uh,
Now we're
I'm
starting.
gonna use my last movement and just kind of step back.
And now it's time for their team.
Now it's time for their team.
Oh boy.
Okay. The priest A is the first one to go.
Nice.
And they are going to teleport first using a bonus action.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
That's...
Oh.
Nope, they get to go a little farther. They're gonna go there. Bonus action. You see they kind of disappear into starlight and reappear 30 feet away. And then are going to get right up next to Februm.
There.
And
Wait, you're a priest. What are you doing here?
You charge me with robes on?
Yep. And they're going to make an attack with their Morning Star. Which is a 19 to hit.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
It does. Ooh, shit. 3 points of piercing damage.
Sure.
Plus. I don't want to roll dice. We're just gonna do the average. 17 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I need
Ouch.
you. And then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
So 20 damage total?
Yep.
Okay. And then a dex saving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at that. Math.
Math is hard, yes.
Jesus. Yeah, 19.
Take 11 points of radiant damage.
Oh, additional. Yikes. Okay.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And then fist. And so that's the first one. Second priest will also teleport.
I just want them to be on either side of Februm. Just
No, don't tell him that.
It's just so funny.
No.
It's just so funny imagining the priests, and I imagine they're like a little bit shorter than him too.
I mean, they're both elvish in nature, so they are taller.
Did they have to teleport
That makes
to
it
a
better,
place they can
honestly.
see?
Nope.
Because they can't. Oh, okay.
Okay.
And either way, they could have moved like
Move
10
first.
feet and then
Yeah.
teleported.
Then
And
teleported.
then
Yeah.
finished their 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
Understandable, I suppose.
So Februm, make another deck save.
Alright. That's a nat 20.
11
Ooh.
points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Ooh. Another 19 to hit.
Oh. Yeah.
I think I'm
okay.
just going to use the averages. 21 points of damage total.
Ouchie.
ouchie, mama.
Is this like a smite, or are their weapons like constantly imbued with radiant energy?
Their weapons seem to constantly have a radiant energy to them.
That's ridiculous. When do I get a weapon like this?
When you become a monster in a stat block.
I'm close.
We'll get there.
It is Guard A's turn.
Yo, my
it'll be
man.
Guard
5,
A.
10, 15, 20, 25.
What
Guard A
race
is a
is
real
Guard A?
Elf. There's a lot of elves on this team.
Oh, another elf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of course, they're racist.
And Elf is going to make. Let's do an attack against Februm again.
So rude.
Kicks.
It's just because you're the only one they can see.
Yeah.
Because everyone is hidden.
Oh god.
That's
I keep
fair.
dropping this dice. Oh no, where'd it go?
You really shouldn't have stepped
Just got
out.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really thought the magical darkness would do a little something more there.
First one misses, I think, with a 16.
It does miss.
Alright, second attack will be an 18 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. 22 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
As they reach out their hand and fire 2 radiant rays out at you. Okay. Guard B. Their turn.
Not nearly as cool as Guard A.
10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, they'll go here. They are also going to shoot at Februm. Sorry, you were the only one in range.
I'm so
I know.
sorry.
I think I'm gonna go down with this one.
First one misses. That's a 9 to hit.
Okay.
Second one is a 17, which I think also misses.
That also misses.
Okay,
Thank goodness.
so both of those miss. That is their turn. Al, it's your go.
Oh, good. Huh. Yeah. I can't see anybody. So I'll
You're like,
go
well, I'm
ahead. I will go ahead and cast. I'll cast Sanctuary on the ball, on the crystal.
Okay, that's a bonus action, isn't it?
It is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to. I think I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over there and take the dodge action.
Cool. Taking dodge action. Beautiful, beautiful, fantastic. That is it for you. Okay. It's Arafina's
Formation
turn.
fell apart real quick.
Okay. 5. I think They just have to move out of the darkness. Yep, I need Winnie and Zephyr to both make dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, that's.
And maybe someone else. Let's see. How big of a radius is this?
Not Februm.
Not Februm.
20 foot? No, not Februm because they don't want to hit their own people.
Oh, good.
I guess that
good.
makes
I'm
sense.
so glad.
It would be Axel, probably. If it's in range.
No, he's 25 feet from.
No,
Both of
Axel
them.
will need to make a save too.
Oh, if they center it there, yeah.
Because it is a 20-foot radius, and they're going to center it after you.
Well,
Hashtag fireball.
I got 24, so.
So half damage for you. Winnie
5.
needs a dex save. That is going to be full damage for Winnie.
Oh no.
And then Axel, right? I have to roll that. I don't think Axel's a good dex save though. Oh no, he has a good dex save.
A pleasant surprise.
He does succeed on the save. So
Oh.
Winnie's the only one that's going to take full damage.
Neat.
They will upcast this. It's going to be at 4th level. So 9d6.
Hey Zephyr, they liked your idea.
Okay, Winnie takes 26 points of damage. Everyone else takes 13. It was a low roll.
It was a good idea. Good fun of it. Stupid. Yeah. Wait, so how much did I take?
13.
Okay.
Winnie takes 26.
Oh no.
Yep.
That's a lot. That's a lot of
Yep.
damage.
She's used to it.
She's been through worse.
She's died.
The enchanter will go. And they are gonna go. They're literally just gonna move out of the darkness. And then they will make 3 attacks.
I guess Februm.
Well, we'll see. We're gonna see.
If they need to.
The first one's a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
There'd be 19 points of psychic damage.
Hey, that'll put me down.
Cool.
Oh.
Then they will do 2 more attacks against Winnie. A 20 to hit and a 12 to hit. So I think the 20 is the only one that's going to hit. But that
20 will
is
hit.
19 points of psychic damage to Winnie.
Zephyr, how many no-use do you have?
Oh, yeah, shoot. I do have a no you. I have 4. Well, I mean, technically I have more, but I have a lot of no use.
Just asking, you know.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. Is it too late to use it on?
I would say yes
I
because
would-
the
This one right
damage has been
now?
rolled.
I wouldn't do it now anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. I was just trying to keep him up.
Save it for later.
I will. Is it it's a nat 20 on Winnie?
No.
What?
Okay.
It just hit. It was an unnatural 20, I think. Woo. I will say, but with that, a little bit is your turn. We're back to
Yeehaw.
the second round.
Okay. Gotta get into a flank position. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So I can come here.
Do remember if you want to maintain your stealth, you move at half movement. Unless you don't want to maintain your stealth, then you can move however fast you want.
No. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And I'll use my bonus action to mark the crystal.
Okay. Sounds good. Octavia, it is your turn.
Neat. Haha. Cool. I'm going to slip out here and confront this guard.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just straight up gonna I'm gonna stab it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
All right. What am I doing? Hello. Oh, no, I'll save that. Never mind. That is a 21.
I think 21's gonna hit.
Cool. Good.
Yeah, 21 will hit.
Okay. So that is brain. Get my one-on-one, which is nice.
I was just gonna read up about that. Is it
Yeah.
if the creature is within 5 feet of another opponent, or you are within 5 feet?
I thought it was me, but I can double check.
I was just gonna look at that real fast.
I mean, technically, neither of them are in 5
neither
feet
of
another
them.
opponent.
Other enemy of the turn.
Yeah, it says the only... You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Oh, another enemy has to
Yeah,
be within.
I need
Okay.
the swashbuckler one.
Oh, brain.
Uh,
Where are we?
If you are within
Nice.
5 feet of it, no other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and you don't have disadvantage.
Yep, so you're
Yes.
good.
Oh, okay.
So I'm good.
Yep.
That's the... Yeah, cool. I was like, I think it was on me, but...
No, you are perfectly good. You hit. Go for it.
Neato. That is 66 plus 2, I think? Brain. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that is 28 points of piercing damage.
28 points of piercing damage. Lovely.
And then let's see. I only moved
I think you only moved 10.
5, 10. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I might. I'm trying to decide if I want to disengage. I don't want to be directly in anybody's spellcasting sight, is the problem.
It's like you don't have to disengage because you're a swashbuckler.
Yes, that's true. I can just leave.
Mhm.
Neat.
My
So
favorite.
I'm gonna go. So I only move 10 feet. Let's see. Hold on. I like using the little tool that tells me how far I move rather than counting. I can actually just make it into this doorway here. And I'm going to use my bonus action to hide to stealth again.
Okay.
All right, and that's a d20 plus 6.
I will say Priest B has line of sight on you, so you may not be hidden from them, but everyone else, I think you're
That's
blocked.
fine. I don't care about B.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, I do, but like not. They're, as far as I know, they're not hurling spells at me. As far as I know.
No, but they will
Yeah.
slap you.
Cool. I'd like to see them try.
damage.
That was a dirty 20. I keep rolling 14 on that.
Dirty 20 sounds beautiful. Axel's turn.
Can Axel heal Februm from a distance?
Yep. Axel's gonna move right up to there.
Formation
I
fell
gotta
apart
remember
real
how many
fast.
he can roll at one time. I don't think
Half
I-
his level.
I think it is half his level, so it's 5.
At least 2.
At least 2.
No, it's only 4. He can only roll 4.
Ah, it's 4.
So I was right.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. 8, 10. Februm, you get 14 hit points back.
Nice. I'll take that.
And then he will do something as an action, I'm sure.
If he wants to, I guess.
As a treat.
He's been good.
What the fuck does he do as an action? He will do. Just because I think he's gonna hold on to those spell slots, he'll do a Sacred Flame against Priest A.
Go.
Priest A. Oop! They will take that damage.
Nice.
Good.
Oh, Jesus. 2, 6, 8 plus 3, I think. No, plus 4. So 10. Priest A will take 10 points of damage. Lovely. Februm, you are back up with 14 hit points. You are prone
Awesome.
on the ground.
Okay. What does it take to get up?
Half your movement.
Okay. That doesn't help. Where can I get with half my movement? Not far. Let's see what I want to do here. Oof. I don't like that. All right. I will use. I'll go ahead and stand up, obviously. And then I'll just go ahead and fire 2 shots at Priest A.
So they will be at disadvantage.
Okay. Do I have anything for that? No, I don't think I have. No, I don't. Okay. So disadvantage would be. Would be 19 for the first one.
19 hits.
Okay. And then the second one. Probably not hit at an 11.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Okay. Try that. Would be be 16. Mixed between piercing and radiant.
Sounds great. 16 points of damage. Done.
I will then. I was not prepared to have a plan for this turn. I'll be honest.
You've got your bonus action and your move left.
Yes.
If you want to take it, you will provoke opportunity attacks. If you move.
I will. I'll go ahead and use Second Wind as my bonus action.
Probably a good idea.
That'll be a solid. That's good. 16 health. Do I want to waste it on that? I think. Yeah, I think I want to get out of there. I'm gonna go ahead and use my action surge to disengage.
Okay.
And then I will move. Yeah. I will move right there. Getting out of the way.
Okay. Fantastic. That it for you?
That'll be it.
Okay, Winnie's turn.
We're gonna do the darn thing. Twilight Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Get that cooking. And then bonus action.
Love that.
We'll do a third level healing word on Februm.
Sounds beautiful.
Because I might as well use that for something. A bonus action. 3d4, right? Yes. Ow. Okay. 17.
Nice. One better.
Fantastic.
And I think she's not gonna move. I think everyone is within range except Lily, so this is great.
Okay. Next person's turn. I need Axel, Winnie, Zephyr, and Februm all to make Constitution saving throws.
That's the one I don't.
Can I make a circle with this?
16.
16. Okay.
I think
22.
you said Constitution.
Yes, I did say Constitution.
17.
It's a little bit farther here. Five, 10, 15. That. Okay. One more time. What were those?
22.
Succeed.
17.
Success. Barely.
16.
Good.
Fail.
Damn.
Okay, so you watch as the sorcerer kind of reaches out their hand and they seem to pull things from the ground, and you watch as all of these swarming maggots, flies, and other insects begin to fill a 20-foot radius area as the sorcerer will cast Insect Plague.
Fun.
What's that do to me?
And so I think everyone except for Zephyr. Well, I guess still got to roll for Axel. Axel succeeds. Everyone but Zephyr is going to take half damage. I think. Yeah. 6.
Fine, I'll tank it.
12. Oh, God. 19. Oh God. So Zephyr, you take 29 points of damage.
Easy.
And then everyone else will take 14?
14.
Yeah.
What type of damage is that?
This is piercing damage. Magical piercing.
Okay.
I hate to be that guy, but Februm forgot to roll on the injury table.
Februm did forget to roll the injury
That I
table.
did.
Make
I
a
forgot that was
con
mine.
save
Right.
for me.
Yes.
I don't think it was any higher than 10. So just make a con
think
save,
it's-
DC
yeah.
10.
Con save.
I just need someone else to break it.
11.
Barely,
Oh.
but you're fine. Also, for the four people, 3 players that are in this area, it is all considered difficult terrain, so it'll be double movement to move through, and you are lightly obscured.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get up there. I can move diagonally, right? Like that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yes, but it is
Okay.
it's 5 feet for your first move, 10 feet for your second diagonal move.
Okay.
Oh.
So 2 diagonals is 15 feet.
Okay. Well, that's not good. So I'm sorry. What happens in the ring again?
It is difficult terrain, and you are lightly obscured.
Okay. What does lightly obscured mean?
Really not much, unless you have an
Yeah.
ability that lets you do something with being lightly obscured. It doesn't really do anything until you get to heavily obscured.
Okay, that makes. Gotcha. So.
But Zephyr, it is your
Is-
turn.
Awesome. How's the crystal looking?
Fine. I don't think it's been touched. Just
No.
just barely. Al
Don't
seems to be
anyone
out of that
see
insect
him.
plague.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
He saw the mosquitoes and all of the little beetles come up to his face, and they stopped.
I said,
I'm gonna try. And it's gonna be really disappointing if I mess this up. But, perfect. I'm going to move, all the way up here, to which
Oh.
I am now 50 feet from Arafina.
It is difficult
First thing
terrain, so that is double your movement.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So to do that, I am going to slashing flourish. So that gives me 40 movement speed, enough to get up there.
Mm-hmm. As long as you take the attack action.
Yes. And then as a bonus action, oh wait, no, does Hunter's Mark affect everyone or just the person who casts it?
Just the person that cast it. It's
Okay.
It's you finding the weaknesses in someone else's armor.
So, can I make an attack action and cast a bonus action spell?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the crystal,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to look Arafina dead in the eyes and say, you know, so sick and tired of asking you, or I'm so sick and tired of you saying that you're better than everyone. Someone needs to knock you down a peg. I guess you can say it's overdue. And he's going to reach his hand down to his side, snap his fingers, and pull out his gun.
Gun!
And
Let's
I'm going
go!
to shoot the
The
crystal
gun!
The gun!
The gun!
Roll to
with
hit.
my human gun. I'm gonna burn my inspiration.
Future, make sure you say that before you roll.
Okay,
But
I didn't-
you're
I
good
didn't
for now.
realize that's how that works.
Yep.
16.
16 will hit.
So I do
What, 2d6?
3d6 and a d8
Gun.
plus 2.
Gun.
+2.
1.
So I pull out my Glock.
So I
I
started
pulled a
blasting.
9 on him.
And a 8.
Did I say that? Or did
Hey, that wasn't a
3d6
good roll.
plus an 8?
The d8 is
From the
Slash
flourish.
and flourish. Yeah, the d6 is from, or the other d6 is from the Hunter's Mark.
Yes, beautiful. I was like,
Oh.
I swear I said it did 2d6.
That was not a lot still. They
Where
were
can
not
all these
good rolls.
die from?
What the hell? Okay, I guess.
Go off, Queen.
15 piercing damage.
15 piercing damage. Beautiful.
Are you attacking?
Oh wait, I get 2 attacks.
Are you
You?
attacking her or the crystal?
Yeah.
The crystal.
So I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay.
So she didn't absorb the first one?
Not the first one.
Okay. Cool.
Or she already countered spelled this round.
No,
Yeah.
she didn't.
And
That
this
was
is
the
just a gun.
sorcerer.
Oh, that
Oh,
was.
that was
Yeah,
the
they're
sorcerer.
all
Like,
magic
there
casters.
are several
so-
people on this team that know
Yeah.
counterspell.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
And the second shot is a 14.
Alright, reaction, it misses.
Hold on. You're not gonna let me silvery barbs the reaction spell, are you?
It's a reaction granted by having the crystal with you.
Okay.
Arthita retargets the attack and it misses her. It bounces off an arcane field that is surrounding her.
Gotcha.
There it
That's a
is.
shame.
But it's gone now.
It's gone now.
Well, I guess it's
Till
gonna
her
be
next turn, which is
Yeah.
probably pretty soon.
Oh, she go next.
Well,
That's
their
all I
entire
can do.
team, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like their team goes next.
But I did
Yeah.
some decent damage.
You did some decent
Yeah,
damage.
that you did.
Do we know what the crystal HP thing is? Because it's ours.
It's got 50 total.
Okay.
I'm keeping track of it on my end.
So we've done some damage.
I also need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
That's fine by me.
As you end your turn still within insect plague.
Nat 20.
Okay, so half damage.
I forgot it does damage.
10, 8 points of piercing damage. Low roll.
Okay, that's not too bad. Still standing. Better than I ever did.
And you get 11 temp HP.
Oh.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay. Okay. Priest A's
Zephyr's
turn. They are going. So Zephyr, make a dexterity saving throw first.
Oh, again.
Yep. An 8 is gonna miss you though.
So I got an 11.
22 points of radiant damage.
Oh, that temp HP. Let's go. Saving my life.
And then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
that I'm really not good at those. 4.
You find that you are paralyzed.
Again?
Oh no.
Not again.
Ooh.
30. Yep.
Zephyr gets hit by the first thing and he goes, I was really hoping that shot would have won that game. And then he's paralyzed.
Okay. What is the paralyzed condition? Any effect that hits you is critical, or is it only melee?
I think
sorry,
it's
what?
melee.
I think it's only melee too.
Attack rolls. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet
Is
of
within
the creature.
5, so it is melee. Yep.
So what's the hit dice? I'm at 8, if that means anything.
So you look rough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm a little beat up.
Okay, then
Just a tiny bit.
they're not gonna worry about it. Some attacks are gonna be made against Winnie. By the guards. Okay. Okay, first one. This will be 4 attacks against Winnie.
Okay.
Well, that's rude.
That's not very fun.
25 on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
13 I think misses. So it's 1 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Another 25. 16 misses?
No.
16 hits?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's... I have 1 more attack, right? No, that's it.
That was 4.
That was 4. Alright, so
You hit 3 of them, so
3 hit. That'll be 66 points of radiant damage to Winnie.
Ooh.
Wow, wee!
oof.
But that is 2 people's turns. That's both the guards' turns.
It's only 2.
And then Al, it's your go.
Sweet. All right.
Keep on running, baby.
Tell you what I'm gonna do.
Get that temp HP.
Do I get temp HP?
Not yet.
That would be at the
Oh,
end
is
of
it
the
at the end of the turn?
If you're within 30 feet of Winnie, and she can see you?
I don't think so.
Just within 30 feet then.
I thought it was upstairs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run just 2 spaces up, and if my math is right,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a 60-foot range. Dang it. Man, I boned myself. Ooh. I'm gonna try to actually stop. Just go 5 feet forward, and I'm gonna try to cast Vortex Warp on their crystal.
Okay. It's 120 feet. What's your range on Vortex Warp? It's 90 feet?
90 feet, and
I'm like,
it's
you're gonna be
exactly
pushing
90 feet.
It's
so
90
Okay.
feet, yeah.
Okay. It rolls a 12 on the save, which means it succeeds.
Okay. I'll
Wait,
It only
Are you
has to
close
roll a
enough to
10 or
see?
higher to succeed on a
Yeah, I
save.
know.
Another.
I will, in that case, use my bonus action to
That's a good idea.
do
though.
that defensive field, and then move.
Yeah, you could. I
said
think you can
5,
silvery barbs that.
I'm paralyzed.
Oh, you're paralyzed. I forgot.
15, 20.
Look.
You could.
Yeah, I'll go there.
But in quite the predicament.
And yeah,
Okay.
that's my turn.
That is your turn. What are they gonna do? Okay, what are they gonna do? I know that they can do that, but I don't. Okay. Seeing that they're being targeted, Arafina is going to. Can't see you, but. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They will. I mean, they're definitely gonna move away. I'm just gonna decide if they want to do something beforehand. 120 feet on that. Yep, they will make 3 attacks versus Winnie.
You probably don't need that many.
Well, we'll see if they hit. 15?
Nope.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, that's probably enough.
19 points of force damage.
Yeah, she's unconscious.
I don't think they have anyone else because Axel is technically out of range. They will go after Februm, just with that third attack, which they have advantage on. It'll be a 24 to hit, and that is 19 points of force damage.
Oh my word.
And they wait.
Okay.
They can't. Can they see Februm?
Yeah, they're in a straight line to Februm.
That's Zephyr.
Which
Or no, Zephyr. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, Zephyr.
Sorry, said the wrong person. And then they're gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay, they're gonna move away. And then the Enchanter goes next. They are concentrating. Hold person, even though Februm is currently unconscious. Februm went not Februm. Zephyr went unconscious, right?
Nope. He's still
No.
standing.
He's still
He's
up.
just very beat up.
After the 19 points of force damage?
When was the 19 points of force damage? I'm trying
Just
to
It
now.
was at
It was
Zephyr, not
Arafina's-
Februm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying
Oh,
Februm,
okay.
I meant Zephyr.
Then no, not
Okay. They are going to then.
on the bright side. That means I'm not paralyzed anymore, right?
I think you're still
Oh,
technically
wait.
paralyzed. I think
So
you're
I have to roll
unconscious
on the
and
encounter
paralyzed. I do need you
around
to
the
roll
damage.
a con save though. Just a DC 10.
Okay, good. I got a 13.
Then you are perfectly fine. Our enchanter is going
I'm gonna
to.
look that up 'cause I just want to believe it.
It's gonna move there.
What the hell is this?
No, I want them to do the funny thing. They're gonna go this way, and they're gonna see Lily, just like straight through.
I don't know if they do see Lily though.
They see it. I would say they see like a shadowy movement, because you are hidden, but you are also in direct line of sight.
Yeah, but I can hide in direct sight.
They're gonna. don't think they can cast anything from there. So they're going to dodge. Yeah, they'll just dodge. Like they don't have a whole lot of offensive moves,
Okay, cool.
and they can't necessarily see Lily. So, Lily, it is your turn.
All right. Well, they're dodging, so that's no fun. Uh. Okay. Who cast the insect plague?
The sorcerer.
Jeez, they're all just far away as possible. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna come on this side of the priest.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get big.
Gonna get big.
I'm gonna hit him.
Hit that bitch.
Um... 25.
Oh yeah, I'll let it hit.
Yay. Um, 12 plus 6. 18 points of piercing damage.
Beautiful.
And then 26 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 14 points of piercing damage.
Beautiful. They are still up, but heavily bloodied.
Okay. I guess that's it then.
Gotcha. Octavia, it's your move.
Hey, Max.
What's up?
I want to use my scroll.
Okay. But I think it's a bonus action to cast, so you just
It is a bonus action
You-
to cast.
pull it out from your side and in one fluid motion unravel it, and as soon as it fully unravels, it burns from the end up into you, and you feel this rush of magical energy.
Neat. Like, oh. And I would like to note that I am directly now within line of sight of Orifale. Is that her name?
Arafina?
Orifina. There we go. I can read there. She's in direct line of sight with Arafina, so she makes a show of whipping this scroll out. And I would like to say that her hair like kind of gets like a mind of its own, kind of like Zephyr's, because this is Zephyr Strike. So once before the spell ends, I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack roll on my turn, which gives me advantage. I would also, this might be overkill, but I would also like to spend a luck point.
I mean, you spend this stuff when you can spend your advantage initially, but spend your luck point if you need it.
Yep, that's kind of what I'll do. I'll spend my luck point if I need it. But that I plan on that. If I need it, I will use it. But then whether I hit or miss, my walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of my turn. So I'm gonna use that extra 30 feet to get real close and comfy, but put her in between me and the sorcerer. And I am going to attack her.
Oh, you rolled a hit.
Are you attacking her or the crystal?
That is a good question. Maybe I should just attack the crystal. I want to
mean,
see
just-
the look. I want to attack the crystal because I want to see the look on her face when it cracks.
Mm-hmm.
Fingers crossed, you know.
I mean, worst case, she absorbs it and gets
Yeah.
Yeah, and she gets
blown
hit
into the
anyway.
next
Hits her.
dimension.
She
Yeah.
probably will.
I rolled a nat 1 and then I rolled a nat 20.
I mean,
Ah!
she will have to take it, knowing.
And she's gonna get
She's gonna get
annihilated.
bodied.
And the, it's like
so
this
remind
is the only
me-
time that it gets fuzzy. The crystal doesn't count as a creature against sneak attack, so you do get your sneak attack.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Oh.
So
Here's-
I only get my sneak attack because it's against her and not the crystal.
Well, that's why I was like, she's gonna absorb it anyway. But
Oh, okay.
against the crystal, it would have been fuzzy because there is technically another enemy within 5 feet.
I see.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
But she's gonna take it anyway, so no need to worry.
So how does a crit work again? Remind me. I need a reminder every single time.
Maximize
Oh, well,
the damage
sneak
dice.
attack.
So it would be 66, which is 36.
36 plus 2. Do I
plus
get my
2, which is 38.
Plus the D8.
38 plus the
If you're-
D8 of force damage
Oh, if you want to use
from
the
the
D8.
Zephyr strike? Well, from Zephyr strike.
So we're starting with
36.
46 points of damage
46. Yeah.
base. And then you were adding 66 plus
damn.
1d8.
Yes. Okay. So 46 46
You
plus
don't have to roll this if you don't
6d6.
want to, but...
Oh, dude, just to see plus 1d8. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, this is gonna break her unconscious no matter what. Here's the question, do you kill her?
Oh.
No, I'm not going to
Oh,
kill.
okay.
I'm going for unconscious.
No,
But
really?
you know what'd be really funny? You said I did make a joke about disarming.
I mean, okay,
Oh
so
my
give me the total amount of damage, because here's the thing. You weren't intending to knock her out. She did not look at half health. There is the possibility that you kill her in one strike.
Ooh, that would
There's
not be good.
no way.
Okay.
Somewhere Axel
It's-
flinches.
So 23
Right there.
Plus-
That's right.
23 plus
plus
40...
46!
that's 69.
Let's
go!
It is 69! You don't kill her.
69!
No death, but she does drop unconscious.
Nice. Nice.
I would like to
Flawless
think that
execution.
this is the perfect. It is so good. I would like to say that just the flavor text of this. Octavia like taunts her with this scroll that she's obviously stolen from her back pocket.
Mhm.
And then she just like almost it's instantaneous. She like blinks and then she's in front of her and she's got her sword in her gut.
Yep.
And then she flourishes the blade and like blood splatters behind
Just
her onto the
goes
wall.
crazy. She crumples to the ground. The crystal kind of detaches for a second, but hovers right next to her.
Cool. And you said it takes an action to pick it up, right?
I think I said that. Yes.
Okay. Well, next time, love. Octavia's like useless. Over top of her.
Goddamn.
Holy shit.
It's Axel's turn. Oh lord, what is he gonna do? Okay, he can do many a things. He's going to 10. He will cast a 5th level Cure Wounds
Oh.
on Winnie. Alright, 2. God. 10. 13. 14. 16 plus 4. Winnie regains 20 hit points. And then 2, 3, 4. Zephyr. 1, 5, 11, 13. Zephyr regains 13 hit points.
Oh. Seat fell.
And then Axel has to make a dexterity saving throw because he ended his turn. He will succeed on the save, which is half damage. 5. Half of 18 is 9. 9 points of damage from the insect plague. Okay. Februm, your go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm going to burn that easily succeed on a easier medium athletics check.
Beautiful.
And vault over this wall using my full movement. Would I only have one square
yeah.
in?
Subtract 5
Okay.
from your total movement.
Perfect. I will end my turn right there. Or sorry, I won't end my turn there. I will end my movement there.
Stop.
Don't stop. And I'm just gonna let the crystal have it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yup. First one is a 17.
17 will hit.
Second one is going to be a 15.
15 will hit. They both hit.
And I'm gonna amplify both of them.
Okay.
With Thundershot.
Okay.
So that'll be Thunderblood. So that'll be a combined total of 4d6 of thunder damage.
Okay.
Does that do anything
I think
extra?
if I remember correctly, it's vulnerable to thunder damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
That it is.
That's why it's called Shatter, baby.
So first attack.
4d. Oh yeah, first. That's true. I have 2 separate attacks.
Yep.
So that'll be the first attack will deal 12
Okay.
thunder.
That was with the double.
That's without the double.
You rolled 2 6s.
No, I get I have a 4 and a 5, and it's +3 because I get to add my con modifier to it.
In addition to the normal attack. Weird.
Yes,
Okay.
that's a level 7 thing, which I just got to.
Okay.
Ooh. And the second one, before doubling, is only 7.
So it turns it just into thunder damage.
It's purely thunder. Well, I guess technically I would add. That is just the thunder damage. Hang on. That bloodshot. Is it additional? An additional 2d6. So it also takes the piercing damage of the bow.
Okay.
So that's just thunder damage. Is those 2.
Okay.
And then it takes.
Might rework that, but
Huh?
nothing. I'm just thinking, like, oh, I might rework that.
Yeah. And then it'll take 18
Actually,
piercing damage.
just make sure anyone can do anything.
that's both attacks combined.
Yep. So you will notice after your... I just gotta make sure if anyone can do anything about this.
One of them's got to have silvery barbs, yeah?
Surely.
It's just if anyone isn't within range of any of this shit. I don't think they do. So, okay. You fire the first shot, and it strikes the crystal hard, and it applies a massive amount of damage. And you think, like, that should shatter it. Hardcore, should be done. And you watch as a warping of this kind of light pink magic holds the crystal together. It activates Death Ward. But your second shot goes through, and you watch as it just cleanly slices through the center of the crystal, and the whole thing just begins to and just shatters outwards, and you hear a large horn that echoes through the arena. All constant magical effects are instantly dispelled. Anyone who's unconscious immediately becomes stabilized and is returned to 1 hit point. And with that, you seemingly have won your round of Shatter. You see, kind of out of nowhere. There is a little moment of like, people are like, did that just... Woo! As
It was like
cheers and
it was
screams
like
begin to
we
happen.
were on the ropes, and then
We
it's
were
like,
on the ropes.
Wait, what do you mean it's over?
I mean,
Wait, what?
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you completely demolish their crystal with that second shot.
Amazing. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Oh, we won! Well, seems that's that. And Octavia's gonna flourish her sword, and then to the crowd, she's totally hamming it up. She's like eating it up. She's bowing and kind of like, you know, wiping the blood off of her face. Like,
Morning Dew doesn't say much. They reconvene themselves. They get themselves together. There are some nasty looks that are sent in your direction, but not much conversation.
Exactly what Zephyr does too. He also blows the kiss.
they look at each other and then. She's like, that's my bit. I'm the cheeky one.
But yeah, I've already kept everyone for too long. So before we get to like the wrap up, we'll pick up there next week. But the Midnight Stars, right? That's what you're all called? The Midnight Stars have won the first weekend's competition of the Festival of Three Cities.
Hey!
So with
We
that,
did it!
Woo.
we'll see y'all next week. Thanks for joining us. Julia?
Remember to drink water. Mine's all gone, but that's because I drank it. Water's good for you, and it's good for your body. So please treat yourself to some water. Shut up. Don't you? I will take Zephyr's gun. Don't you?
Subscribe to
Not
our
water.
YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch and Discord. You can't follow people on Discord, but do it anyway.
But like, join us on Discord and then ask us questions. We would love
Yeah.
to answer shit. Absolutely. Anyway, thanks y'all.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good night.